morning, everyone. Happy 22nd of October. How are we all today? I hope you're all doing well. I am not as sore as I thought I was going to be, which is quite a nice surprise. I really thought I was going to be very sore today because the bike ride yesterday, I believe it was at the limit that my legs could do. I think it was about 1 kilometre from the end and my legs were just shutting off. I was done. I consider my legs to be the strongest part of my body. So it's usually my stamina that fails first, not my legs. So that was very interesting to experience that. Very interesting. But yeah, obviously I have a lot more training to do to get extra fit. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed the ride yesterday. It was a real challenge and it was really interesting to know that I can do that. Yeah, it was really hard, but so much fun. Oh, so much fun. Right, so this morning I'm going to be doing some yoga just to stretch everything out to make sure that my muscles are happy. I don't really want them seizing up or getting too tight. So although they are sore, I'm going to do some yoga and then hopefully when my partner gets up we'll go for a little walk just to wake the legs up a bit. I am very upset about my watch. Here it is. There's no one home. It's I don't know what's going on. I've tried everything, hooked it up to the computer, tried resetting it, tried turning it on the usual way, tried turning it on the reset way. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So I did purchase a new watch last night. And that's because this watch, although it's great, I absolutely love it. Cannot fault this watch. Well, you can. It doesn't have... it's a running watch, basically, which is fine because I do run. But because I've been doing a lot of cycling lately, I kind of wanted to upgrade the watch at some point. So it was going to happen anyway. I just, my hand got forced last night. So now I have a triathlon watch coming, which makes sense because I do all three. I run, I swim, and I cycle. So, it's about time I upgraded to something other than a running watch. But yeah, so hopefully that'll come today. I feel very weird without my watch. I didn't realise how much I depended on it for simple things like the date, the time, and recovery times, because the watch tells me, fitness corner, sorry. The watch tells me after I've done a workout, it tells me the recovery time, the recommended recovery time. Which I find extremely useful, and it helps in terms of not overexerting. I'm going to change hands, hang on. Oof. Oh my goodness, yeah, my arms are sore. My arms seem more sore than my legs, it's weird. So yeah, I feel really weird not having it. And plus when I was doing my workout yesterday, my partner had to lend me his heart rate monitor because I find monitoring my heart rate to be really useful because it makes sure that I stay within the right zones rather than going too high and then wondering why I'm really struggling. So yeah, I find that really useful. I'm just turning around. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, that was the stress of yesterday. It was so stressful, which is weird. I wish I didn't depend on the watch, but I think with fitness, it's kind of good to know these things. Anyway, we're on to the crafting stuff. So I am working on my mystery knit along at the minute. I have eaten breakfast. I am just chilling with a lovely cup of tea. This is a decaf green. It's my morning cup of tea. I always have a decaf green in the morning. I have been having less caffeinated drinks. I've been doing that for, God, it's got to be over a year now. Yeah, I basically used to drink a lot of coffee. Then I started only having 2 cups in the morning before 12. And then I went cold turkey, and one weekend I just had no coffee at all. And I ended up in bed for an entire day because it was just, my head was pounding and my body just felt weird. So because of that, I generally don't have too much caffeine anymore. I do miss it because I do love coffee, proper coffee. I do have a decaf coffee, it's in there somewhere, that I get from the local zero waste shop. It's a local coffee, local roasted coffee that they get, and then I just take a jar and get it refilled. I need to do that probably this week because I need some laundry softener and I also need some more coffee beans. So I'll go to the local zero waste store and top up on those. And yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you my laundry list for the week, but hey, there you go. I feel like it's a chatty morning, which is weird. It's Sunday. Sundays are usually a bit chill. But yes, today I'm going to craft. That's what I'm going to do. I would like to plough ahead a little bit more with my pink fizz and get my sleeve closer to being done. And I also definitely today I'm going to finish the first part of Clue 3 of the Mystery Knit Along, so that I've only got one section left to do. That's the plan. I'm changing arms again. Oh, I think that's a sign. So yeah, first things first, yoga. Yeah, I will. Oh, and I also need to open my 13 Days of Halloween box, day 4. Actually, it's here. I don't know why I'm looking over there. So I'm going to set up, record that, and I'll check back with you in a little bit. Check-in to give you another look at the colour. Here it is, day 4. This one I think is slightly bluer than the one yesterday, and it's got these lovely black speckles going throughout. Can't really. There we go. I think this is a good light actually. It's beautiful this. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to hold them all together now. Oh, I can. There we go. Just about. So yesterday's, looking at today's, is perhaps a bit greener, if that makes sense. So today's is at the bottom here. If I hold yesterday's and today's together, there we go. So you can see those colours there. They are absolutely beautiful, aren't they? So lovely. I'm really pleased with the direction that this is going. It looks lovely. So anyway, I'm going to go do my yoga and I will check back with you all in a little bit. I am back for my final check-in of today. Now there's not been a lot of footage today, and that's purely because I've been quite busy working on my Mystery Knit Along, so I didn't really want to record too much footage of working on that because it's spoiler heavy and all of that. But yes, my partner and I, we did go out for a walk. I did do my yoga this morning, then we went out for the walk. I've spent most of the day, as I say, working on my Mystery Knit Along and playing video games, so it's been a bit of a me day, which has been really nice. My new watch did come, so I am extremely happy. I'm going to learn how to actually use it. It's mostly the same as my old one, but I do feel much better having something back on my wrist, and it is very strange how stressed I was without it. It's really weird. But yeah, I think I'm one of those people that just gets set in their ways, gets used to things, and then when something upsets that balance, my mind just can't really handle it too well. It's very weird. But yes, that's how it is, I'm afraid. But yes, all is right in the world again, in my world anyway. Simple things, hey. Right, so it's just two. Honestly, it has been such a chill day that my mind is just, nope, we're not doing words. Anyway, I'm going to start with the yarn that I opened this morning. So my 13 Days of Halloween box by Beehive Yarns, which is inspired by the Netflix show Wednesday. I've been absolutely loving this. Right, so the colourway name for today, so day 4, was Emotion Equals Weakness. And it's really nice. I think, well, you've already seen it, so I don't know why I'm building it up, but here it is. Yeah, this light is so much better. Also, my apologies for the previous video. I feel like I had my ring light on too bright and it blew me out. It's really difficult to manage the light at the minute because it's getting darker quicker, so the natural light's not here, so I'm having to have the lights on in the house. It's all unnatural light. There's a bit of natural light coming through, but it's really difficult to regulate the light, so I do need to work on that. But I do recognise that yesterday I was a bit blown out, so my apologies for that. But anyway, this is looking much nicer. So this is today's colour, which is this lovely, it's almost a bluey colour, a grey bluey with some beautiful black speckles going on in there. Really lovely. And then if I hold it up, I'm not going to be able to do this much longer with the amount I've got. So there we go. If I hold that up, you can kind of see that today's colour, which is here, is slightly more blue, I think. And then yesterday's colour, which is this one here, is probably, I don't know, is it a bit green? I'm not sure. But if I just bring this, this is yesterday's colour. I just want to see how it looks in this light. Yeah, that looks, you can see that much better for yesterday's colour now, those teals and blacks. But yes, that's where we're at so far. So day 1 here to day 4. I'm really liking the direction this is going, I've got to say. Very, very excited. It's very gloomy, which is exactly what I wanted. So that is day 4 of the Wednesday 13 Days of Halloween yarn box by Beehive Yarns. Here we go. My apologies, everyone. I think I'm having some technical difficulties, but I'm not so sure. I just went back and checked the footage and it seems to be okay. So I'm going to carry on. I'm going to ignore the jumping because the feedback that I'm getting is actually jumping. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm going to ignore it because the footage looks fine. So I'm going to carry on. The next item that I want to show you is the cheeky little cast on that I did yesterday, and that is the cap Toadstool, and this is by Toft. This was part of their trick or treat boxes, which are still available on their site. So you will either get one of 3 of these Toadstool patterns, there are 3 different ones, or you'll get something different, so maybe some hand-dyed yarn for one of their plant monsters. But yes, I got all mushroom. I keep saying mushrooms. I got all the Toadstool patterns, which I'm so happy about. So yeah, I really wanted to cast one on because I've been excited to do so. And here it is. This is the cap Toadstool. I did sew on his little face. He's not finished. And that is because I've got to do the little bobbles on him. So you can see the little bobbles, the little white bobbles on the cap. I've just got to crochet them on. I haven't done it yet, but I just wanted to get his little face on. Oh, it's so cute. I had so much fun making this. Sorry, thoughts were gone. But I had so much fun making this because I really enjoyed doing these front post, back posts for the gills of the Toadstool. And then equally I really enjoyed attaching the cap to the Toadstool. There's minimal sewing, there's no body parts to sew in, which is absolutely fantastic, and that works a dream for me. Obviously there's ends to sew in, but that's fine. I did overstuff him, I think, so you can see that these gaps are really big, and that's my fault. I got a bit stuff heavy with the stem, and then realised that I needed to make a flatter base. So his base is a bit bulbous. He doesn't quite stand up, but he's got, how cute is that with the little face? It's just so adorable. But yes, so that is the cap toadstool, the first toadstool of the 3 toadstool patterns that I have. I'm really tempted to cast on the others, but I do have so many other things to be doing that I shouldn't cast on another one. I will finish this one, I'll I'll crochet on the spots on the top, and then he'll be finished. So that's quite exciting. But yeah, I just really wanted to show you him because he is absolutely adorable. There's his cute little face. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Right, anywho, let's get a wiggle on. The next and final item that I really want to show you is my mystery knit along. So the mystery knit along by Stephen West, Geo Gradient. I have completed, as hoped, I have completed, is it section 11? I still didn't check. I think it's section 11. So there's 2 sections in clue 2. I have completed the first section of clue 3. I've completely lost track here. 2 sections of clue 3, I've completed the first section. So, spoiler warning, I'm about to show my progress on the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along Geo Gradient. So if you don't want to see it, I would say skip ahead, or I will see you in the next video. If you are interested, I'm about to show you, so spoiler warning, here it comes. And here it is. So right, the video paused again. I really hope this footage is okay because yeah, there'll be problems if it's not, but yes. So here it is. There's a lot of ends, but ignoring those ends, this is the shape we're getting. So there is section 3 here, and it comes to this little point at the end, and that texture and pattern is absolutely stunning. So I'm really pleased, and it merges so lovely with clue 2 and again clue 1. It's lovely that they all sort of butt against each other. So you've got clue 1 in the centre here, which obviously goes straight into clue 2, and then we go straight into clue 3, and it looks lovely. I'm very curious where we're going with clue 4, because at the minute we're getting a shawl, aren't we? So I'm half wondering if we're picking up along this bottom edge and doing something to the bottom. Who knows? Who knows where Stephen's wonderful mind will take us. But the next step is to pick up the stitches on this side and do the same. So yeah, I'm really enjoying. The only thing I will say is that this section, the slippy V, the what are they called? Zigzag slips. This section, it got a bit tiresome towards the end because I have to concentrate to do it, and the pattern just didn't quite settle into my head as quickly as other ones. So this section settled in really quick, but this section not so much. I'm hoping when I do when I repeat it on this side that it will have settled a bit more in my head, so I can be a little less pattern reading heavy, if that makes sense. I'm really hoping I can just crack on, because it did take a lot longer than I thought it would, but it is so beautiful and it's just very clever, isn't it? I think it just looks absolutely stunning. But anyway, that is where I'm at with that. So because I'm a bit nervous about my phone, I don't know what is happening, I'm going to leave that there. Plus I don't have anything else really to add. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you're having an absolutely amazing weekend and that you've got a lovely week planned ahead. Even if you are at work next week, I hope you have a wonderful time and that work isn't too arduous for you. Anyway, as I said, I will leave that there, and thank you so much for watching. It really does mean the world to me. And yeah, I hope you have a, I don't know why do I have trouble? I don't know why I have trouble sometimes, but anyway, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I look forward to seeing you in my next video.